Guys, welcome to the Crypto Matrix. I'm Mr. Legend. In this video, we'll be taking a look at an altcoin, Solana. Solana over the last 1 week has gone down by 4%. Solana over the last 1 year. Solana over the last 1 week is down by 7.9%. The last 1 month has seen it down by 4.8%. And the last 1 year has seen Solana decline by 33%. Solana currently trades around $83 with a market cap of $47.79 billion. How high can Solana go if we get a bear market relief rally? Should we still be buying some more Solana right now? If the market is bearish, if market participants are scared to touch altcoins right now because extreme levels of fear is gripping the cryptocurrency market, how low can Solana possibly dump in the coming days and the coming weeks? We look at Solana's performance against the US dollar on a weekly time frame. Look at Solana's performance against the king of the market, Bitcoin, and we'll finally look at Solana's market cap. Where are those key levels for us to watch out for over the next few days and the next few weeks? We'll talk about that and more in this video. But first, guys, if you want to become a member, if you want to get dedicated members only video, don't forget, if you want to become a legend, link in the description. Let's get down to business. Solana currently trading around $83.48, has a total supply of 623.46 million sold, 572 million of those souls are in circulation, with the all-time high hitting around $294 on the 19th of January 2025. Solana is down 71% from its all-time highs. But Solana has been one of the reigning lights since the 2022 bear market. We've seen Solana pump from as low as $8. We've seen it get to as high as $294, which represented more than a 3,500% pump to the upside. But since then, Solana has been facing difficulties. Since then, we haven't seen a rally that took Solana to as high as $250. But since September of 2025, it's been a decline down to gobbling down for Solana, with Solana losing more than 72% of its value in the process. Now, where are those key levels to watch out for? I believe the altcoin market is going to go on a run very, very soon. I believe we're going to see a lot of altcoins popping front, left, and center. Some of them are going to get to new all-time highs. Some of them are just going to have a bear market relief rally. The million-dollar question is, how high can Solana go? Now, for Solana, obviously that $250 level is proving to be a very, very difficult nut to crack. Solana has gotten to that $250 level multiple times right now, and we have gotten rejected each time. Maybe we're going to finally be able to rally past $250. For Solana to do that from where we're currently trading, we're going to see more than a 200% pump to the upside. Solana could easily get to as high as $300, maybe $400. For us to get to $400, we need to see around a 400% pump to the upside. You never want to say never with the altcoin market, one of the most volatile markets in the world, huge swings in both directions. If you look at Solana's previous price history, you realize that 70% dumps gobbling time are just nothing. Solana could easily shove that off, could easily shrug that off and continue pumping to higher prices. In 2020, we saw Solana dumping by 76% before going up thousands of percentages to the upside. For Solana, give us one of the biggest pump we've seen in the altcoin market, where it rallied up by more than 21,000%. But then with big pumps also comes big dumps. After Solana gave us that kind of big pump to the upside, the 2022 bear market, Solana was one of the biggest losers, with it dumping by 96% in just around 413 days. Now, after pumping by more than 3,000% to the upside since 2022, Solana has somewhat been in a range. We have seen it stock in a range, in a daredevil range. Solana has not been able to rally past the $250 region with significant confidence. It has not been able to go below the $83 level with significant confidence. Since when Solana entered this range way back in December of 2023, we've seen it gone to as high as $294, but we've seen it come back to as low as $69. We have been stuck in that range for around 840 days. At some point in time in the future, Solana is going to violently break out of that range, maybe to the upside, maybe to the downside. If we are being pessimistic with other market participants, because right now extreme fear is gripping the cryptocurrency market, we're seeing record levels of extreme fear, and historically that's always been a good time to buy. But market participants always feel like we're going to zero. That's when they are selling. That's when they don't touch all coins. That's when they believe the altcoin market is going to zero. So if we're bearish like that, we expect Solana to go to lower prices, and that might spell trouble for Solana. That might see Solana just trading around the $44 level in no time. But I believe we're finding some support right here around $83, and maybe just maybe we might see Solana go down to lower prices later in the year. But I strongly believe we're due a rally in the cryptocurrency market, so Solana could easily see itself trading at $145, maybe higher than that. We could easily get to the $200 level. For Solana to get back to $200, 150% pump to the upside will suffice. And 150% pump to the upside will not be strange, but I will not be shocked to see Solana finding strong resistance at that $200 level. We've seen Solana have some resistance at that key level in the past, so this time is not going to be different. In early 2024, when the rally was ending, we saw Solana getting rejected there. And if you go back way back in 2021, Solana was attempting to pump to new all-time highs. It had to take a chill pill around that $200 level. Can we go to new all-time highs? There's always that possibility. Altcoin market is very volatile. We can wake up in 60 days' time and we're all singing Kumbaya. Solana would have rallied to new all-time highs. For us to get to new all-time highs right now, Solana will need to pull off more than a 250% pump to the upside. Now, if you look at Solana's performance against the king of the cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin, we've not seen it set new all-time highs since 2021 when it got to new all-time highs. Since then, we've seen Solana have his own time in the sun against Bitcoin. After dumping the gobbling town in the 2022 bear market, we saw Solana giving us one of those big rallies to the upside against Bitcoin, where it went up by around 494%. But Solana has been dripping against Bitcoin since March of 2024. Since then, we've seen it decline by more than 59% against Bitcoin. When the altcoin market goes back bullish, guys, expect to see Solana outperforming Bitcoin. Historically, that's what the altcoin market has done. Altcoin market being very volatile. Dumps against Bitcoin when the market is bearish because market participants are scared. And when they are scared, they run towards safety. And safety for us in the cryptocurrency market is Bitcoin. But then when they're excited, they run towards the altcoin market. You see them flipping their Bitcoin back into Solana, back into other altcoins. For Solana to rally past where we're trading in March of 2024, a 134% pump to the upside will suffice. For it to get to new all-time highs, we have to see Solana pull up a 277% pump to the upside. If you look at Solana's market cap, which currently sits around $47 billion, we've seen Solana's market cap set new all-time highs in 2025. In 2021, Solana's all-time highs in its market capitalization was around $75 billion. But the last few years, we have seen Solana trading at that level. We have been meandering around the $75 billion level. Solana's market cap even has gone to as high as $134 billion. But right now, the market cap sits at $47 billion. If you're bearish, if you're very pessimistic in the market, if you still expect lower prices like major market participants, Solana's market cap can still find support at the $25 billion level. If that level doesn't hold and we continue our trip down to Goblin Town, don't be shocked to see Solana at some point in time in the future with a market cap of around 11.5, $12 billion. There's another major support for Solana there. Solana is going to dump to Goblin Town from that key level from where we're currently trading right now. That's the Solana dumping as high as 70%. If you have been long in the cryptocurrency market, you know 70% dump happens at the click of a finger. We saw Solana do that in the last bull market. It felt like everything was good, everything was dandy. We had a little relief rally, and then Solana pulled down by more than 80% in just 77 days. You never want to say never. But also, I believe before we continue dumping to Goblin Town, there's always a relief rally. I don't think this time is different. For Solana to get to new all-time highs, can it get to $150 billion in market capitalization? There's always that possibility. Good things can happen very quickly in the altcoin market. You have to wait for extreme greed, and extreme greed is always a good time to buy. Right now, we're deep in extreme fear. Right now, it feels like all coins are going to zero. So, guys, drop your thoughts in the comment section. If you're pessimistic about the market, how low do you think Solana will go? Are we dropping to new lows? Are we going back to $8? Are we going back to $20? When will you be buying some Solana to add to your portfolio? If you're very bullish, just like myself, how high do you think Solana will go if we get a bear market relief rally? Drop your thoughts about that in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more awesome videos like these. Turn on the post notifications to get notified anytime I drop a new video, anytime I go live. Remember, guys, when it comes to investing, nothing will pay off more than educating yourself. And investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Invest for the long haul. Don't get too scared. Don't get too greedy. See you guys in my next video.